So Jonah Hill's ex says that he was emotionally abusive because of this text message.
Plain and simple. If you need surfing with men, boundary-less, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendship with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings.
Hear what he said there? If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings.
These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust.
So you see, he tried it her way. He tried to let her be her, but then along the way, he had to point out, you keep doing some things that's bothering me. So I have to draw some boundaries and let you know this is bothering me. Don't continue to do this.
You're right. We can't serve social things or develop trust until you consider me and make decisions that give regard to our relationship. I have been vulnerable as possible, and I am telling you, I am needing you to step up to the plate, which you can. I'm sure of it, but these losers don't get your time if you want me. Straight up, it's consideration. I respect your love for surfing, but I respect myself as well. And your love of surfing and being in those situations and lack of awareness are not mutually exclusive. This, by the way, the guy, what a very well-spoken guy.
He seems very emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. He has an editor and
I don't think he's acting here. I think this is him.
This isn't me. I have my own issues that I own. I gotta love that. If you want marriage and family, you can't use the 25 card. Step up and cut. These people don't get your time or your kindness at the sacrifice of mine.
So as you can see from this eloquently put message, I mean, you can see why she the ex. Women may not understand, but you can see why she the ex. It's like, he couldn't have put it no better. This is part of the relationship learning phase where you get with somebody, and when he got with her, some people say she was surfing before. You met her like this, so why you expect her to change? Because that's what relationships are. Like most people, when they're dating, they out here living a certain way, single life, you know what I'm saying? Living wild, whatever. But when you meet somebody that's worth locking down, worth settling down with, that behavior has to change. There's no way you can continue to bring single behavior into a monogamous relationship. And this is what we've seen with Keke Palmer, in the whole way that women think about this. They think that you're supposed to lock it down with them or marry them, and then they're supposed to still be able to dress the way they used to dress when they was 25. Just like he said, you can't be in a relationship and use the 25 card. It just don't work. And that's for men and women. Like, men be out here wilding too in our young single times. You know what I'm saying? Knocking everything down, doing this, that, and doing the other. Unless this is how you present yourself to a woman, like, this is me. I'm going to have, unless you're doing like, what Michael Blackston is doing, where this is how you present yourself, or Nick Cannon, where you tell a woman, hey, this is me. You can either choose to be on the team or not. It don't really matter to me. But this is how I operate. I'm going to have multiple women. I'm going to get down like this. And as you can see, it's women that are for that, because they clearly have relationships where women cooperate and go along with that program. So if that's how you present, then cool. But at the point that you say, I want to be in a monogamous relationship with somebody, the behavior got to change. Like, you can't keep living like you was 20, 25 years old, knocking everything down, sneaking and creeping behind your girl back, and expect that relationship is still going to last or it's going to grow into anything. Like, he respectfully was like, I know I met you, you was surfing, you was doing this, tried to let you do your thing, but obviously you didn't see, certain stuff wrong with certain things you were doing. And as you let a person know, hey, I know you may not peep it, but, you be around the surfer dudes, you be flirting, you got your. I'm not comfortable with it. Now, if that's you and that's what you love, then hey, I'm all for it. I support it. Go ahead, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't rock with you. And then so she chose to keep doing that. Cool. Everybody's happy. He moved on. He got his new girl. They got a baby on the way. What is your point now coming out saying that he's emotionally abusive for that which he drew a line in the sand? Like I said, this the same thing that like the Keke Palmers of the world think should be okay. They think they should be able to be in a relationship with a guy, but he ain't supposed to be able to tell you anything about yourself that you need to change in order to keep this relationship happy and healthy. But they'll tell you a laundry list of things that you need to do in order to, right, to make things work. They'll tell you about how much money you need to make, how much, you bet not like another chick's picture on Instagram or something. All these things. Like it's just weird that they'll require of you so much things that a man should do. Right? Well, if you're gonna be the man of the house, you gotta take the garbage out. You gotta protect me when dudes be looking at me and Mike Tyson tried to squeeze my butt. You gotta die for my honor. You gotta go down there and check the house when the burglars, you know what I'm saying? All these things that is requirement that they expect for men to do, to handle as men. And yes, we live up to the challenge. We don't mind doing all the things that need to be done as men, cutting the grass, all these things. But when a man says, okay, well, if I'm locking it down with you, I know you used to be real flirtatious. I know you used to be, show your body and this, that, and another, whatever. I need you to cut some of that if you're now with me. If you're now with me, I would like to feel the respect that in the video that YG girl, Sweetie, that the respect level that she gave him at the Usher concert. You would like to feel the respect level that Winnie Harlow gave her man Kyle Kuzma at the Usher concert. Like, the way Keke reacted is the way you react when you're single. And you know what I'm saying? And you ain't got the answer to nobody. But the way that Winnie Harlow and Saweetie acted is how you should carry yourself when it's cameras around and you know what I'm saying? People gonna be watching and people gonna be taking pictures and show your man a proper respect. That's all. It's not really rocket science. It's not hard to do. Dudes are expected to do it. Like, you can't be with your girl and be ogling other chicks. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Unless that's y'all thing together. You know what I'm saying? But if she clearly don't like that, then she gonna check you about it. And you gonna have to make sure you keep your eyes straight. If she don't like you liking and flirting with chicks on Instagram, leaving fire emojis and all of that, googly eyes and all of that, she gonna check you about it, and you're gonna have to change that behavior. If you had, some women, they think that like having all these male friends or whatever is like, oh, well, I can't not have like, listen, it's cool to be friendly and this, that, and other, but it gets to a point where it's like, y'all being a little too friendly or whatever. It's just like, if stuff makes you uncomfortable in a relationship, y'all should be able to express that to each other, figure it out, and move forward. And compromise with each other when you figure out it's something about your that you do that your mate doesn't like. You know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. It's not a hard thing to do if you want to make the relationship work. And so I don't know why she felt the need to post this as emotional abuse. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. If that's how she view it, once again, like I say, you can see why she the ex, and then this new chick is the new baby mama. You know. This your boy P Camp. Tell me what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.